This is the tutorial for Aerith's theme from Final Fantasy VII. Now, the theme itself is in D major, and the first note we hit is D. Now, the intro section has two variations. I'll teach you both of them right now, just to get them out of the way. D, C sharp, B, A, E, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, E, D. E, F sharp, D, E, D. That's the first variation. The second is just like before. But after that note, G, V, and that's the variation I used to start out the song. And of course that variation leads right into the melody that we all recognize the most. Okay, now on to that. I want to make a note that if you don't have a sustain pedal, in other words, a pedal that you use with your feet that allows you to make a chord sustain or a note sustain after you've already released it, you're going to have a hard time with this theme, because this theme represents melancholy, hope, a little bit of sadness, and that echo, that glow that only a sustain pedal can produce is extremely important. So use it a lot. Now, to the main melody. The bass note is just a single D, right there. And on your right hand, the main melody is F sharp, A, D. But it's not just as simple as going, is it? We're using a couple of these notes to the left of the F sharp, the E and the D, at the same time with the F sharp. So instead of just that single F sharp to start the melody, we're hitting, so D, E, F sharp. Now together with the left hand, again. Now what's happening in the left hand, moving on, is the E and the A is the bass. So these two notes. And in the right hand, you're starting off with the E and the C right here. So together, it creates an A minor chord. And the melody follows C, A, E. So, watch. Now together, the two parts. Again. Now to move on, the D major repeats, but as you know, it does something different this time. Now I'll name off the notes for you. C sharp, E, D, B, C sharp, A, E. So, C sharp, E, D, B, C sharp, A, E. Now, it doesn't just stay D major as you do that. It switches back to, well actually it changes in mode. It becomes a major chord instead of an A minor as we were doing before. So, but then it quickly switches back to minor. I'll get into that more later. Just for now, focus on the notes that you're hitting. What you're doing there is just hitting E and A, and then in the left hand you're hitting E and A. It's simple to remember. So the D major, C sharp, B, etc., the E and A, and then you're hitting the A minor here, which is just A, C, E. Watch one more time. Now after this, it leads into a more powerful version of the theme. Now continuing right along, you know that the main melody is F sharp, A, D, and then it goes C, A, E. That's the easy part this time. The left hand actually gets the harder part, and you're playing arpeggiated versions of the corresponding chords. So instead of just hitting, you know, the bass D, you're actually moving around a little bit. And you have to do it fluidly or else it sounds wrong. So, practice on this part. Together. So, the notes here in the left hand are D, A, D, E, F sharp, E, D, A, and then going down to the bass A here. A, E, A, B, C, B, A. After that A, you're stopping, and the melody takes on to a different chord. Now what of that part? Basically the melody switches to a chord you haven't used before yet, which is the B flat major. The melody, all you're playing is D, E, and then on the D you're hitting B flat, D, F, and then the B flat up here. Just get used to the melody and the rhythm, the timing. Now what's happening there is that when you're going back to the D in the melody, you're switching to G minor here and hitting G, D, G, B flat, G, D. So from the B flat, again. What's happening there is you're returning back to your root, your D major. But it's very low D major, as you can see, it's barely on the camera.